Hi Saggies, it's Leonore. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for supporting me and my channel. I really appreciate this because the more subscribers I have, the more these messages go through and circulate to the collectives that really need to hear it. And that to me is important. Thank you for leaving your comments. I read them all and I appreciate you sharing your story with me. Trust me. Today I'm going to do your general tarot card read, Saggies. Okay, this is your general tarot card read. However, if you're looking for your love read, I did them all. Okay, so I did everybody's love read. All right, all 12 zodiac signs. So right now I'm just concentrating on general tarot card reads. Okay, one more thing. Right now I have a free one question read. All right, all the information is in the description box. However, I only have room for 2 more questions. So if you're interested in it, read the information in the description box, and then I'm going to close it. After those 2 questions, I'm going to close it. I'll probably reopen the one free reading, the free, oh God, get it together. The free one question reading again in December. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking of reopening it. I think it was pretty successful, and I love helping people in any way I can. Anyways. All right, let's get started, my Saggies. I hope everyone's doing well. All right, so today I'm going to start with Game of Thrones, okay? And I'm going to clarify it with my Z tarot cards, my zombie tarot cards, all right? Let's read the first spread. So I have 8 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 4 of Cups, all right? I kind of sense anger with my 8 of Swords. Somebody was rejected. Like somebody was like, that's okay. Keep your love to yourself. I don't need it. You know? So I have my Queen of Cups and my 4 of Cups here. My Queen of Cups is in the reverse. So somebody did reject someone's love. Like, I mean hardcore love. Like the love you see in soap operas. With my 8 of Swords. Someone here, I don't know who I'm talking to, okay? Vice versa, if it's vice versa, it's a Sagittarius read. Someone here rejected someone's love, and I'm not just talking about puppy love. I'm talking about the immense type of love that you would really only see, for the most part, in a Queen and King of Pentacles, right? Yeah, that was pretty clear cut. Reject. The love. Anger. Let's clarify it. Alright, so I have my 3 of Cups, my Jupiter card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World. Alright, so that's 2 majors after each other, one after the other. My only card that was in the upright was the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I mean, look at the tear coming down. I don't know if you see the tear coming down this baby's eyes. Oh my God, so cute. Even with the tear coming down its eyes. Oh my God, you're such a cute baby. I'm sorry. Can you? Obviously, I love babies. Other people's babies to make it, to make that correct. I would never want to have another baby again. But listen, never say never. Anyway, Leonore, we're not interested in your life. The baby does have a tear in its eyes. Now, in the Z tarot, one thing about the World card I could say is that, you know, I mean, we're talking about the apocalypse, right? My whole zombie tarot deck has to do with the apocalypse. Now, the World is the last major on every tarot deck. And so, you know, something about 21, I don't know, the number 21 may be significant to someone, it doesn't have to be. When I see the World card in my Apocalypse Tarot, and this is very true of the tarot deck, and the illustration and meaning of it is that, you know, at the end of the day, at the end of the year, at the end of the 10 years, whenever the apocalypse ends, we always look for some hope, some faith, some looking forward to a future, a better, brighter future than what we just came from. And that could be personally. It doesn't have to be an apocalypse. And the baby is that brighter future, that faith, that hope. Even with that tear down the eye, it's just like I just sense someone really went through too much, to say the least. Just too much emotionally. Too much. I don't even want to go on. It's just even more than emotionally. I do sense somebody here, doesn't have to be, but maybe for a group of you've had this type of, your life has been an apocalypse. And I'm sorry if I'm being very harsh with that, but you get the metaphor. Do you know what I mean? It's just been a downhill battle, sometimes uphill. Okay, let's not forget about the uphill moments, the happy moments. But for the most part, I think I'm talking to a group of people, not all of you, but a group of people that's really had a challenging life, a challenging love relationship. With my Wheel of Fortune here. My Three of Cups, I mean, I don't sense you had the best of relationships at all. Like, yeah, no. My Three of Cups is in the reverse, and it really confirms all the world, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Cups. It's just, I'm basically repeating myself. Like, you really did not have the best of relationships. And this could stem from even childhood, you know, from childhood to an adult, or, you know, maybe in the last couple of years you haven't had that relationship that you thought was going to go somewhere. You know, it turned to shit, literally. All right, so you take that as a resonance. All right, second spread. So I have the Chariot, I have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Nine of Cups, upright, Knight of Pentacles, upright. All right, so, I mean, Saggy, you're here in the Wheel of Fortune. That represents you, my dolls. I have any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then Cancer just walked in the building. If that means anything to you, it doesn't really have to, okay? Any water sign for that matter. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Moving on. The Chariot, Ace of Pentacles. You make someone happy though, or someone makes you happy. But the relationship is not. It's either going somewhere. So now I don't sense for a lot of you it's work related. If it is, it is. And if it is work related, it's both. Like your relationships and or your newfound relationship, or maybe a relationship that may develop in the immediate future, with my Knight of Pentacles, specifically with my Knight of Pentacles and even my Nine of Cups next to it. There is a solid offer coming to you, okay? I sense both for some of you. For a group of you, it is both, like a solid, you know, career, whatever that may be to you, okay? Whatever brings some finance, you know, in your pocket, money in your pocket. It could be anything fulfilling, right? But also a relationship that that's coming in slowly but surely, and it's going to make you happy. It definitely makes the other person happy. I don't know why, since this person already knows you. Somebody has, I don't want to say a short fuse. That's a bad thing to say. Although I've seen people with short fuses before. The hell? Why do I sense somebody having a short fuse? I mean, I could be talking to some of you Saggies, or, you know, if it's vice versa, it's vice versa. Maybe you do know somebody with a short fuse, you know, that could explode, and doesn't know how to control their feelings or emotions, you know, in some shape, form, or other. It doesn't have to be so terrible, but they may have trouble controlling their emotions, you know, for a period of time. Hold on. I mean, Cancer. Jesus, what can we say about Cancer? This is my Chariot card. Now, I mean, yes, there's this dragon here from Game of Thrones, right? It looks pretty explosive to me. Leonore, yeah, that's pretty obvious. What can I say about Cancer? Cancerians, they're the most loving people in the world. One of the most loving people in the world. I'm sorry, not the, one of the most loving people in the world. And what I mean by that is they really like to make sure the next person is okay. They make great managers, great family members, friends, because they take everybody's emotions into consideration. Now, of course, that depends on your birth chart placements, right? I know some of you are going to be like, Leonora, I know a couple of Cancers and they're assholes. Okay? Where the fuck are you coming up with this information? Yeah, I believe you. I'm not denying that part at all. I also know Cancerians that are, and they're crabby. Okay, the only thing I could say about that is that, you know, remember, I don't know if you know this, the moon rules Cancer. Okay, in an astrological point of view, the moon rules Cancer. Okay, it is the ruler of the fourth house. Now, the moon, there's phases of the moons. Am I right? 28 days, 29 days. Okay, every 2 days that moon changes to a specific phase. Of course, Cancers are going to have different moods every 2 days. Happy for 2 days, upset for the other 2 days, you know, angry for the next 2. I'm not making that up. I'm not trying to be funny. That is the element of that placement, you know, because it's ruled by the moon. They're not cold crabby for no reason, but it's not their fault. They're ruled by the moon. I hope that makes somebody understand, you know, why Cancers act that way, almost a bipolar. Bipolar. Who the fuck here is bipolar? Sorry, I'm being passionate about your reading. Some of you may know somebody that is bipolar. And bipolarism, I mean, that could be personality disorder. Doesn't have to be to the extent of like someone have to take medication for being bipolar, but I don't know why when I see my Ace of Pentacles, I feel like they may be on medication. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the Ace of Pentacles does represent some type of medication. But this is for some of you. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, and I'm sorry I'm staying in this energy because I'm talking to two group of people here. And you know what? I still sense for the majority of you, there is something really hopeful for you. For crying out loud, the World card. Remember the hope, future, the faith that Sagittarius is really known for. They're very optimistic people. You guys are. And you're going to have your fulfillment, your wish fulfillment, finance. I see finance. I see love, family. That I'm not taking away from that at all. It's just that there's some of you that know somebody like this. This is not you, Saggies. This is not. Now listen, Saggies, if it is you, it's you. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised. and I mean that with every ounce of love. You know, whatever. We all have our issues. Okay, my Venus is in Sag. Take that. But why can't I get another story? Guides, can you give me another story besides mental issues? I don't know if you know. I feel like some of you may know somebody like this. Now, is it the person coming in? Could be. It could be the person that really wants your attention. That's coming in with an offer. Yeah, it could be, or it could be someone from the past. I mean, I did say that you guys really had a rough life. I mean, not entirely, obviously. I don't know. Let's clarify, because I'm really getting stuck in this energy, and I don't want to be stuck for. I hate being stuck for in an energy for a long time, and it's okay. But that's why I got my clarifiers. All right. So I have the Judgment. I have the Empress, and I have my Two of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know why, but I just kept shaking my head when I saw this spread. Yeah, I'm sorry, Saggies. You know somebody that is not right in their minds. This could be the father, mother of your children. Doesn't have to be though. It's an ex. It's an ex. I'm getting that for the majority of you. This person hasn't let go of you. That's the problem. I mean, it's a goddamn problem if you don't want them in your lives. I mean, if you have children in common, you can't get rid of them. But there has to be some type of a civilization, civil behavior, right? I don't think this person knows what civil behavior is. With my Two of Pentacles, I mean, look at this. This zombie just popped out of the water. Mind you, it's paradise. Behind this zombie, it's a beach paradise. The last place we want to see a zombie is paradise. You're enjoying yourself. At the tiki bar. And all of a sudden a zombie wants to come ruin your vacation? Like, this is the energy I'm getting from this explosive / bipolar, some type of mental issue. Like, your life is going well, and then all of a sudden this person wants to come and ruin it. And with the Empress, I just sense that some of you may have children in common. It doesn't have to be, though. Definitely some type of committed relationship. I sense X. My Empress was not in the reverse. My Judgment card was. So I honestly, for the majority of you really are not together. Like, this is what I mean, Saggies. Like, especially in my first spread, and I, didn't I say somebody really loved you, and or vice versa, if it's vice versa, and their love was rejected? Like, no thank you. I'd rather walk a pack of wild wolves, you know, take them for a walk. You know, yes, I'll take the chance of them eating me alive, but I can't be with you. And I know I'm exaggerating, but I think you know what I'm saying. This is not who you want to be with. Okay? You just don't. Look at this. No, thank you. All right? You keep your mental issues to yourself. Take your meds if you need to take your meds. Okay? Even still, keep away from me. I wish I could come up with something else. You know, it's like two different stories I get with this first spread. Like someone's coming towards you, a relationship, a career, both. Like things are really working out. But, you know, the past, including these first two cards, is not positive. And I don't know who I'm offending. But I know I don't live in Disneyland. Like even Disneyland has some type of faulty, you know, problems. It just happens, right? It's part of life. But this is I don't know, Saggies. I'm talking to a group of Saggies that's really been through it for the majority of their life. And I'll repeat it again. I'm not saying your entire life, but I think you've been mixed up in the wrong relationships, and it could stem from trauma, some type of PTSD, childhood. It just is. It just is. Maybe it was a test from the universe to see if you can handle it. Can you handle these tests that I'm about to throw at you, Sagittarius? Because I really have an amazing offer to give you in the future. Okay? Yeah, this whole energy is just it's just an energy that you stayed away from. Yeah, I do sense that some of you are really worried about your coins. Or even, you know, just building a new family, love, whatever whatever that may be for you, Saggies. Okay, you know that story more than I do. All right, let's go to the last spread. The Emperor in the reverse, the Devil. That's amazing. Nine of Swords. I was just thinking about you. And my Four of Swords. This is the Wolf. Remember I was talking about, like, I'm sorry. I'd rather, you know, where is she? Listen, if you see a depiction of a woman or a man, I'm not talking to that specific gender. I may be saying he or she because that's the depiction, that's the illustration. But this is what I was talking about. It's so funny that this card came out because I was talking about the wolf. Like, I'd rather take a pack of wolves for a walk, okay, than have to deal with you, whoever this may be to you, okay, or whatever it may be to you. And here it is. This is the Wolf. All right, so hold on, because this is an interesting scenario going on here. Let's move on, Leonora, because there's some shit going on in front of your face. I got the Emperor in reverse, the Devil in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse. Right? I think it was in the reverse, but whatever, I'll figure it out. And Four Swords in the upright. Yeah, you've healed yourself. Who the fuck were you with? I'm sorry. I just got passionate right there. Listen, I don't know if you're still with this person or you're in the middle of a separation. This person, there's an energy here that's tied to you. Yeah, look at this. I see the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, the World, the Emperor, the Devil. To me, that screams karma or karmic relationship. Karmic relationship, okay? That's what I want to say. And okay, we all have karmic relationships, right? We all do. It's a part of life, okay? This is a test that I was trying to tell you, that the universe just throws us. I don't sense too much of a malicious energy coming from these two cards. Whoever that you were dealing with in the past, they may have a good business head on their shoulder. Do you know what I mean? Like, they may have their own business. They don't have to. They may have a high position at their job. You may have a high position at the job. I'm not. You take the story as it resonates. I'm talking to the person that may have some type of mental issue. Okay, that wants to disrupt your vacation. This is the person, and it could be both of you. I'm not saying that, Sagittarius, you're not owning your own business and you're not, have a high position at your job. That's not what, the energy that I'm picking up is not you. All right, vice versa if it's vice versa. What I'm picking up here with these two cards, it's not so malicious is what I'm trying to say. I thought it was, but I didn't feel it anyway when I picked up the card. But when I'm seeing all these majors on your tarot deck, on this whole spread, it just screams karmic relationship. So it seems to me that that's where you were in, my dolls. It's not surprising. It happens. It just effing happens. And you were in your head for a long time, Nine of Swords. I mean, it's very repetitive. I keep saying the same thing about you, Saggies, and what you've been through. You really had to heal with my Four Swords. It's like you really contemplated on the decision makings that you made before in the past. Where did I go wrong? Should I have made this turn instead of this turn? But you know what, Saggy, at the end of the day, this is what the universe threw at you anyway. They were like this. There's a Sagittarius being born. All right? Sagittarius, see this? Just born, fresh, new, on this earth. Okay? Look at Sagittarius. All right? Innocent. Walking with their guardian. But in the middle of the apocalypse. All right, sorry, Saggies. We just had to throw you in the middle of the apocalypse. And it's just been too much. And Saggies, it looks like you took it very well. Congratulations. Not a lot of people could do that. And with my Nine of Swords here, you had your moments of your breaking moments. You did. I could see it. But you came out on top. Oh, I can't wait to clarify this. All right, let's clarify this. All right, I have my Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacle, Knight of Sword. Yeah, okay, what, oh God. Saggy, this ex of yours is going to be a problem for you. Jesus, just when you're moving on with your life, again. This ex of yours is going to be a problem. Oh God. Saying that to you gives me a headache. Like, I'm literally rubbing my forehead like, fuck, that's stressful. That is real stressful. Karmic relationships are there to teach us a lesson, if it's not for one group of if it's not for one party, it's for the other party. Honestly, most of the time it's for both parties, right? It's just there. It's a lesson, you know, to teach us. As fucked up as a relationship could be, believe it or not, we come up, we always come up on top because it healed us. You may not see it that way, you know. You may not see, you know, your challenging life that way, challenging relationships that way, even challenging jobs that way. But it's just a whole teaching method that the universe gives us. You have a lot of karmic cards here. Not a lot, but significantly. This ex is a problem. I know you know who it is. I don't know how many exes you have, Saggies. When it comes to you, you probably have 5. Sorry. Leonora, not everybody has a Venus in Sag like you, okay, bitch? You know, you may know this ex more than I do. I don't know which ex is this for me. Honestly, I feel like this is my reading, Saggies. None of my ex ever want to leave me alone. I'm sorry, okay? I moved on to another relationship. Thank you. I was hurt, but I moved on. Alias, Leonora. Yeah, this ex is not. I just keep looking at these 3 cards in front of me. And it's not giving me another story. I'm sorry. So my 5 of Cups, my Ace of Pentacles, my Knight of Swords. Okay, these 2 were in the reverse. This is your ex. This is. Remember, I did say that someone has extreme love for you. Now you probably, you know, love this person as well. I don't know who this person is to you. You resonate with that story more than I do. They have extreme love for you. Okay, they're upset that you moved on, or that you're moving on, or that you just don't feel the same way like you used to. And then with my Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, it's over. You did not get the memo? I sent it out 5 times. With my Knight of Swords, listen, I don't like this energy. I want to clarify my Knight of Swords, if you don't mind, Saggies. There's something more to this Knight of Swords, okay? Because your story is very clear cut, and that's okay. It's just that I don't. There's only a small portion of your reading that I really like. I want to clarify that. I know what it means, but I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to jump into conclusions. I feel the energy. But is there anything else Saggy needs to know? All right, so I have my 6 of Wands. Like, you see how they're both turning the same way? Like, just this way. This way. Yeah, Saggies, I'm sorry. Like, all this energy, even with the 2 of Pentacles. I mean, yeah, granted, yes, Leonore, but you're reading from your zombie tarot. Of course they're going to look gruesome and angry. You know, maybe they didn't have a meal today. But that's not the point. I know. That's at the point. I feel their energy. Do you know? This is an ex. Oh God. I want to keep sorry. I just want to say sorry. I'm so sorry. This is just an... Like, what the hell are you going to do? Saggies, inbox me. Leave a comment. Let me know. I'm a little afraid. I'm not going to lie. For crying out loud, my Emperor in the reverse and the Devil card came out. You know what? I want to clarify these two cards. Do you mind, Saggies? Because those two energies in itself, in the reverse, it's not good. But I didn't read it like that too much, so I just want to clarify it, okay? All right. Three of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like the Three of Wands belong in the middle, so that's why I'm leaving it like this. The Three of Wands is really you. It's like you've just been waiting for bigger and better things, Saggies, and you're ready for it. I think you've been ready for it for quite some time. And all I could say about your reading, Saggy, is that there is something better for you out there. There is. I saw it with my Nine of Cups and my Knights of Pentacles. And it's very solid. It's very like it's not a hoax. I felt it. There is something better coming. I'm sorry, I'm showing you these cards, and I'm talking about the other energy. I felt it very strongly, that there is something new for you. And I've been saying it right through the whole reading. I mean, I don't want to repeat myself. Anyway, this is you. My Three of Wands is, you know, you're looking at the horizon. Look how... This is Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. I don't know if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, it's okay. I'm going to just give you a little bit of an insight with this character here. Littlefinger, I know he has a proper name, but people called him Littlefinger. Very strategic. You may be dealing with an air sign, somebody that has air in their chart. I don't know. It doesn't have to be. It just came up for me. Very strategic. Knew how to get into people's heads, to manipulate things to go his way, right? That's just the way it was. Sometimes it was for the good, sometimes it was for the bad. Nevertheless, it always had to do with some type of selfish reason. In this scene right now, he's waiting for a war. There's a war that's about to happen, some type of battle. I wouldn't say war, but some type of a battle. And he's looking at the horizon, and these ships are coming towards the shore. And he's pausing and taking a moment just to see, you know, what's about to happen on his land. And so I think this is really you, because it's like you're so, again, you're Sagittarius are very optimistic people, very and they could fight. Sagittarius might be, you know, patient, but let's not forget they're fiery. Okay, they're fire signs. They will pop off. Okay, I'm sure you've popped off a couple of times with this ex or exes or other people. I don't know, but you don't like to be that way. You like to be optimistic, happy, no matter what life throws at you, right? And you've been waiting, you know, for good times, you know, good relationships, good finance, good money, you know, family. And I sense that it will happen for you, Saggy. That actually is the most amazing news in your whole entire read. And but it's been a battle, and I don't think that battle is over yet. That's the thing. Your life has been a battle, but there's something to clarify these two energies, the Emperor and the Devil. It's just like they're not finished with you. They're not. I'm so sorry to give you the bad news. That was your reading, and it will not resonate with a lot of people. It just doesn't. Okay, that's how tarot works. You take some part of the story, take the whole story, throw away the entire story. I don't know. But there's an energy here that's not going to leave you alone. You might have left them alone, But they're not leaving you alone. I don't know what your game plan is. All right, my darling Saggies. I love you. If you need a private reading, my email is in the description box. Bye.